All right. How's everybody doing today? Let me make sure that you all can hear me. It should be working, but you can tell me how are levels? Do people see and hear me correctly? Low. All right, we got some people saying low. Mm. All right. Things have been messing with my gain. All right, we'll boost up. Let's see. Is that no? I don't that. Okay, we're just gonna brute force it here. I just went wild on the gain knob. How do we like this? How are we feeling? How are we feeling about that? You can tell me. Gain gone wild. This is how we end up having the remap channel shut down. All right, so this is Timberborn, and it goes well with Timberborn. Definitely, I've learned a lot. There's way less beaver death than there was when I was learning this game. So we got a choice here right at the start. These are the guys I mostly played with, Folktales. They're eco beavers. What you think of is like if we're talking about like if we're thinking of like this is a timber punk world, then these are kind of the guys you're probably thinking of when you think about like what Beaver's whole vibe is like. They are building advanced dams, just doing some nice timber engineering. Ultimate Trainer way they stand on two legs. Okay, real quick. Timberborn is post-apocalyptic, so humanity is dead. The world has passed through a phase of ruination, and now nature is reclaiming it, and the beavers have survived. And they are building advanced beaver civilization in the ruins. So here's the deal. So the folktales are like, we will not repeat the mistakes of the humans. Well, I don't like the way they do the whole humans thing. I think that, like, we make animals talk that way. I think it's corny as fuck. But anyway, they're like, so we're not going to repeat the mistakes of the past, which is cool. Respect, right? Yeah, that's what they sound like, just FYI. And then there's the Iron Teeth, defectors of the traditional timber ways. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieve progress through ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto is "Work hard, work hard." I haven't fucked with these guys at all. I've heard some people just straight up don't like them because their mechanics are completely weird. So yeah. Tell you what, let's jump in with some folk tales here. At the start, we'll just like see what their opening is like. Let's choose a nice like. Oh, that looks fucked up. That also looks fucked up. Got some real choices here. That looks extremely. Oof. That doesn't even look good. I don't want that. Okay, that seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. Like we build a. Oh Jesus Christ, Beaver Rome. Okay, where volume could still be higher. I don't know. Does everyone feel that way still? Does everyone like wish there was more volume? With my gain a bit high, I'm hearing like slight electronic interference that I hope you are not hearing because it is driving me. It is not treating me well. Oh, that looks real fucked up. Oh, that's intriguing though. That's intriguing. Okay, you know what? Let's do this one. Yeah. Gandado. Yeah, that is helpful actually, Gandado. That the volume that suggests to me the gain is still a little bit low, but I'll try to stay more on the mic because I'll tell you, it really doesn't feel like I have much further to go on the gain knob. All right. I turned the music way down just because like the game does not have the most dynamic soundtrack, and I kind of started to lose my mind. Yeah, let's. All right, what is this town called? The whole vibe. Yeah, it does feel like a SimCity map. All right, we'll just call it Remapville or something like that. Remaptopia? Remaptopia. Yes. Looks weird though. Oh well. All right. So look at these little beavers. Yeah. Oh, and we got to build roads because if we don't, the roads kind of decide what is like workable terrain. And then we're gonna have to. You start marking off what trees you want to harvest. This is going to be relevant later. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This is going to be relevant later because we are, of course, going to be doing like some tree farming as well. Oh fuck, okay. This is going to take some. Well, we're already off to the races, huh? Okay, so what we got here is a real shortage of arable land. Okay, there we go. So we'll just put that out. So to start out, we're definitely going to go in, like, you know, gatherer mode here. And we'll just harvest those berries. But yeah, so these green areas, those are irrigated. That's going to be important for growing food. And, but obviously you need it for trees too. This ground, like things dehydrate and you get dead trees in those spaces. Now we can, of course, and you can see the game already is sort of hinting at like, here's an idea. What if we diverted the river and filled this channel? That could be fun. That could be fun. Oh, here's a wrinkle. Okay. So bad water, are these like things that just sort of vomit radioactive waste into the water. You can see this ground is all contaminated. And so it is following this downstream. So interesting. So the levels of contamination don't look that bad. Usually you can see when there's like fatal contamination, but sort of at regular intervals, like you get more bad water coming into the map. And my guess is also additional bad water is going to flow in from some of the water sources on this map. Like this was left as aqueduct. Beavers love a home. Now the thing that's going to really cause me to slowly lose my mind here is going to be the, as you can see, it's a solid other buildings going to be on top. As your settlement increases in size, you're going to want to start building out like high rises and such. You're gonna go vertical, and that is way more complicated than just expanding outward. You know, and filling the space, and requires a little more like forward thinking and planning, and becomes sort of an obsession in itself. We'll try not to get too bogged down with that today. Now, the beavers also do research. All right, we're gonna have to build another. This is taking too long. We're gonna build another lumberjack here. through the night here. Alright, so it's telling us we got 12 unhoused beavers. We got 4 kits. And we have 4 unemployed beavers, but that's gonna... We'll fix that real fast. Do not worry about it. First off, one of these guys could just hire more people at the town center. Get to work. Oh, I don't need this shit. Just go away. Hang on. Look at them. Look at them just cutting down those trees. Look at them go. Just beavering away. Could build a farmhouse. And you know, I think I will. I think I will build a farmhouse. Hang on, I need to be disciplined here. All right, you know, we're gonna start cutting these trees down too. Oh, we filled that storage warehouse. All right, well we can. Oh, we need more lumber. That's the real thing here. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have built all those homes. Like, they were fine. The weather's nice. They'd have been good with just... they're beavers. They would have thrived under the open air, the blue sky. Hard times breed strong beaver. Oh, my little dudes are thirsty. Oh, no. All right. Well, my little friends, we need to build stairs. Interesting. Fascinating. Don't love this at all. My little friends are thirsty. Alright, how do I get you downhill? So what I need to get you is a water pump. Oh man, it's gonna be a shitty water pump. Ugh. We're going to be a little thirsty tonight, but that's fine. It's going to take 12 logs. will shut down this lumberjack flag as soon as the... There. And for every storage unit, you gotta choose what's gonna go into it. So we ran overtime a little bit just to get the water pumped down. How's this guy doing? So because he's thirsty, he's 25% slower. So when you stop meeting basic beaver needs, you do start running into sort of, you know, cascade effects, because obviously, you know, if your beavers are a little dehydrated, that problem is not just going to go away. It will just get worse. And right, now it's time to start growing food. So something that's important to bear in mind is everything you plant has drought resistance. How long will it last when a drought season comes through? And they come through about once a cycle. It usually is how things end. So you get like 10 days, and then you hit a drought or something worse. And if you do not find a way to keep these spaces irrigated, then, you know, if the plant can't outlast the drought, then you're kind of screwed. So this is a measure of the overall beaver well-being. You know, here are the needs we're meeting. They like food variety. They like access to, you know, like getting their fur wet. They like having amenities. Things are pretty early here, so we don't have too much in the way of that stuff. Let's see. Also build. So the beavers can do beaver science. The basic beaver research building is the inventor. And they'll slowly unlock stuff for further construction. That's a water wheel, but that's going to come in too low. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to build... Okay, well, first things first. If I were a little beaver, what I would do now... is maybe I would dam up this river. I really need... I could just put beavers to work. You know, I could like have them run on a big beaver wheel. And that could be a power source, because the thing is, right now I don't really have a great way of harnessing the power of this river, because the the water wheel is going to be built too low. And then I will have to be able to find a way to get the axle to come up and join the building. That's going to be tricky. I just wanted to cut down those trees real quick. So we're going to build that. You know what? We've got some... We don't have unemployed beavers, though, do we? And we don't have free beds, so we're going to actually have to... You know what we're going to have to do? Is we're going to have to build more beaver housing. I know. I wish it weren't so. Will this be too much storage space for sunflower seeds? I don't think so. I think could always use more sunflower seeds. You encourage them to make more beavers that by basically creating, I mean, it's sort of similar like it's anything with like population growth policies, right? Like you encourage the creation of more beavers by making it easier to have a beaver family. Is housing plentiful? Do you live in a nice place that is like conducive to relaxation and you know, raising a family? So no, it's not like I have to hit a like breed you fuckers button. Instead I can just sort of, you know, it's like throwing a party. No, you can't Shinzo Abe it. Because I need somebody to get to work in that laboratory. Alright, so what that dam is going to do is it should slow down the flow of the river and maybe even cause the river to fill up a little bit more. That's fingers crossed. Yeah, here's saying the iron teeth need vast reproduction, and it's like, I can't. No, thank you. Alright, so have we created... No, we have yet to create... We have 3 extra beds. So the beavers will fill that. You know, we'll just put berries in here. Fuck it. A little more water, too. Gotta make sure you stay ahead of... Gotta make sure you stay... Oh, shit. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Don't have that yet. But I could build a second dam on top of it. Ugh. Feels so silly to build 2 levels of dams, but it might need to be done at this juncture. You know what though? Fuck it. We'll build a beaver hamster wheel. Oh, shit. Do I have to build... because this is a build site, do I have to... Does it need a little, like... Shit. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have someone pedaling along, making sure that we are converting timber to... we're turning logs into planks, which is a more advanced building material. Tell you what I'm really dying for here is steps. It just needs steps, but steps are a technology. We've not unlocked steps. Oh no, my little friend is hungry. How long before you are done? We've almost brought in our first crop of sunflower seeds. There we go. That should be. Are you guys harvesting? Okay. Yeah, they're pulling them in, and then as soon as it fills with sunflower seeds, someone runs up and eats it. That's good. We like to see that. Alright, we're building a decent supply of this shit too, of scientific knowledge. We got 3 kits. We need to just destroy this now. We don't care about this either. Turn this one back on. We're gonna have to start planting some trees in here though. Oof. Boy, they are not bringing in food the correct... Boy, you guys need to get a move on here. Hey, let's focus on harvesting. How about that? Do you not see your beaver brethren are starving? 3 farmers. They can't bring in the sunflower harvest? Things are looking grim for our beaver friends, let me tell you that. Plant more carrot. We're just marking time here until we get the forester. Who is super useful, actually. We like the forester. The forester will do cool stuff like replanting. So we will be able to plant more blueberry plants, for instance. But we can also build some birch. Well, there's no way these things are getting finished before the drought arrives. So, you know what we might as well do here? Just get higher drought resistance. 15-day drought resistance. So this caught me out in a previous game. You'll notice, so birch, quick growing, but only yields 1 wood when it grows in. Oak, slower growing, way more wood. We need those little beaver babies to grow up, though. The small warehouse strat. Yeah, that didn't occur to me. You can build stuff anywhere. It's actually pretty clever. Yeah, this little plateau that they put you on is kind of messy. It doesn't seem like much, but basically, like, having it so that you start the game at a 2 height position over this river means that all the stuff that you need to get to easily make use of a river like this requires some scientific investment. And all the stuff that makes it easy to get across this stuff is also is plank intensive. I think what people are suggesting I do is throw down a small warehouse, which is solid. And then what I could do is I basically have that marked off as a road and build the dam, which could be pretty clever. We need to get this little fucker out here and start. Okay, now he's planting. These babies need to grow up and become productive workers. Get a job, baby beaver. Get a fucking job. How about that? If I could get across, I guess I could, you know, everything's so labor intensive, though, and material intensive. It's a harder starting spot than I thought it was going to be. Beavers yearn for the pines. Indeed they do. Alright, let's hope this drought isn't too bad. We'll see who survives. What's gonna happen, I don't think anything progresses toward being done while it's dehydrated, right? Alright, so what you're seeing now in a second, okay, the water dried up. Which means there's nothing further to pump, so we can shut the pumps down, at least. That's, that probably sounds bad. It is bad. It's bad news. But for a population this size, the water is probably going to be okay. It's the food thing that's the real concern. The drought's going to be over fast. This is a short, early game drought. Is this worth jumping into now? I mean, I think so. I think this has been in early access for ages. So this feels like one of those games where, you know, wait till they're done with it. I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take. I know the Ziplines expansion was fairly recent, but you know, it's one of the city builders where I don't think you're gonna have a satisfying. Like at a certain point in the game, it seems like what you're doing is just like, I can build bigger town, but now I need to support more beavers, so I need to build more infrastructure, which means bigger town. And like at that point, it kind of turns into a loop. It depends on what your satisfaction level is in just increasing beaver size, you know. But I think that's just sort of an inherent feature to the city builder genre. All right, finally, we have some science. So what we can do here. Actually, this is a really good. This is a good question now. We like platforms a lot. We need stairs. We need stairs like you would not believe. There's just no. We don't even need to discuss anything else. We need stairs. Look at that. Look at that shit. Bam. The water's going to flow in. You see growth being restored. Will this prevent a devastating famine? Ooh. I kind of don't love our odds, but we'll see. All right, we are stopping this shit. We're turning the pumps back on. Because right now, we need to be damming up this river. And, oh, that's interesting, though. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize this, because I was looking at the map this way this entire time. So what this is saying to me is it is time to build some factory infrastructure, because it is down, here I'm up on this bluff, but this dam is going to take us down one level. And so we will be able to build water wheels just like right in here, and that's going to be great. So once they finish building this dam, which I'm hoping we have the necessary supplies to do, I guess I can build a large pile, but fuck it. How many fucking... Oh, it takes so many. It's going to take a minute, honestly, to get this dam done. How close are we on this shit? Oh boy, that's not great. Oh, that's not great. Oh, we don't love it. Oh, there's gonna be starvation. I'm sorry, these beavers are fucked. These beavers are fucked, folks. Like, prepare for mass beaver death. I'm not happy about it. But that's just what's going to happen next. The beavers are about to die. Oh yeah, no, we had our first death of hunger. Valia died of hunger. See, that's a little update. But some are dying of old age, so that's good. Thank you, Ukazan, for dying of old age at this moment. Remaptopia is appreciative. Oh boy, and you're thirsty? God, what is it? What do you people want? What the hell? I should build a little depot, but we're so tight on wood supply. Yeah, so if you want to see, like, okay, so this is why are things falling apart. They're working half as well because their hunger is at 50%. Oh, but wait, hang on. We're getting some sunflowers in, so we're great. The beavers are saved, folks. The beavers, they're going to be fine. They're going to be just dandy. We're so close on this. We are so close. Uh-oh. Well, it's not ideal. I really want this platform. Is there anything more urgent than that? Oh, the vertical power shaft is pretty... Oh, but I need a fucking gear thing. I think we need gears. Oh, we need stairs. We could look at all this timber that we could harvest. You know, we could just build some stairs, but the stairs are expensive. So this is funny. So the starter maps I've been playing on, it's a subtle thing, but like they start you with a lot of like flat level terrain, so accessing this stuff is easy. But this zone is like, what's up with the pause mill by the dam? So basically right now what I have is a worker shortage. Which is not going to be getting better because of these the hunger deaths. The hunger deaths are not helping the worker shortage. That's basically the issue. But the gang is so close to getting across this river. No, oh shit, he just died. He just died. Well, he's gone now. Now, I know this probably seems a little grim. But the thing to bear in mind is nature is in balance. And we will arrive, one way or another, at a sustainable population. Mm-hmm. Yes, we will. Like, for instance, those 3 beavers who just kicked off. Oh, down to 6 beavers. Oh, you know what? Hang on. We do not need inventors anymore. Inventor, get to work. Oh, once we cross this bridge, see these berries? All our problems will be solved, my brothers. Once we get to berries. Once we get to... Oh, no. There's 6 beavers left. Oh, no. The beavers are dying. Oh, beavers. Oh no, nobody's pumping the water? Okay, well, this is terrible. This is grim. Hang on. What's this shit? How long is that? Oh no. How long did I have that guy open? Shit. Did I just have a dude harvesting nothing for like ages? Oh man, this is terrible. Four beavers, folks. My 4 immortals. All right, we're just gonna reprioritize some things here. Yeah. Look at this, though. Now, look, we got everything we need. This is sustainable. This is progress. Okay, we're down to 3 beavers. 3 beavers. And as I think we discussed in the podcast, don't worry. You don't need to worry about, like, viable population to get around inbreeding limits on genetic diversity. This game doesn't go that way. It doesn't go there. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Just, you know, I mean, as long as we're never down to, like, 1 beaver, right? You know what? More time for love. I don't know if that helps. Hey, look, we got a new beaver. Population's coming back up. The beavers that lived are thriving. Yeah, see, people see what's going on. And look at all the, look, rent is going to be cheap in Beaver Town. What are we going to do with this embarrassment of riches with sunflower seeds? If I had to do it over again, I probably wouldn't have built so many houses right up front because, like, the lumber was pretty important as a resource. And actually, I could not sustain the population that the early boom did provided. Oh, yeah. Like, okay, 4 beavers isn't that big workforce. It's a little tight here. God, it's almost time for a drought, too. We're so close. But look at it. See, the beavers are thriving, though. This is like, look how happy the survivors are. And you know what? I think this is like so important to like appreciate is it is the hard times that make us appreciate the good times. Oh, we're so close. The dam is almost complete. The dam is almost complete. Or, the dam is almost complete. We're going to get a fucking gatherer flag over there, and then it's going to be berry time. What's the, wasn't there thing like where the Black Death like creates some of the first documented like major moves in the labor market because suddenly like peasants have an uptick in power because there's so much mass death. I feel like that is sort of a sort of harbinger of the evolution out of like the feudal economy. So really, it's like I'm a bellwether of progress. Barometz, is the dam going to flood this side of the river? No, if you see the way the dam is constructed, so what the dam does is it does like slow some of the outflow, but it actually doesn't really create a rise in water level. We do have other technology that will affect that. Hey, you guys want to have another beaver? No, I am fully turning into Shinzo Abe. Hey, Beaver, you know what's the best thing to do after work? Have unprotected sex. Man, I need a fifth beaver. Jesus Christ. Alright, hang on. Oh, we don't have enough fucking logs either. Alright, let me find this little kid. Alright, 95%. Yes, come on. Come on. I know. Yes. Alright, Ayagi, welcome to the workforce. Time to breed with someone who's definitely not a relative. Shit, fuck. Guys, finish the drought. Oh no. Oh no, Valzoth, you died of old age, but we just got a new beaver. We just got a new beaver. Valzoth, come back. Son of a bitch. Fucking beaver. Okay. Alright, as soon as the little fucker stops harvesting all the goddamn... Alright, we've also filled the tanks too. Alright. Once we got all these berries picked... I don't understand. Like, this is a happening place. We got a happiness level 6. Like, beavers should be... beavers should be thriving here. I don't know what you want me to do, beavers. Full water tanks. We don't need the pumps. Oh, shut this thing down too. I really hope nobody dies, like, before we get another beaver cooking. Oh, hey, look at that. We can... Yes, yes. Oh, we're so close. Fuck, we're never gonna make it. We're never gonna make it. Quick, everyone. Cut trees. You know what? We're pulling an extra shift tonight. No, Beavers, you can't go to sleep like this. No. Beavers. Beavers, the dam. Beavers. Oh, you worthless, slovenly bastards. Oh. Well, actually, hang on, though. The dam mostly did its job. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Hey. Hey, check it out. Check it out. We did it, folks. And look, we got access to new lumber. This is great. My town wants for nothing. It's beaver time. For Rob. What if... You know what this needs? This place over here needs is another forester. Yeah. Okay, well, that's disappointing how that worked out. We can cut these trees too. We just need to cut everything. Now I know. It looks pretty grim. We're down to 3 beavers. How old are some of these beavers? Ooh, Teshi, what's up? Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have them working 20-hour days anymore. That was just, it was important there for a second. We had to pull some shifts. It's good now, though. Like, where are people, what are y'all doing here? Do you have beaver jobs? Oh, nuts. That carrot died. We have real lack of beavers. What if? No, it can work. Oh, look, hey, look, we're getting a fourth beaver. Folks, our population problems are solved. New beaver just dropped. Well, I mean, it's in progress. They're working on it. We are working on the next beaver. What we need to do is get this guy also planting trees. Habsburg beavers. Oh no. It's gonna be fine, folks. It's gonna be fine. Look, once these come in... Yeah, once this guy finishes planting all this shit... I don't understand how... I mean, the landlord's going to pay you to live there. These beaver populations should be exploding. You know what it is? Oh, we have no wood. We have no wood. All right, we need to get this thing going like now. Ayagi's our little trooper. Ayagi's going around like finding things to do. Once these oaks come in, though, it's going to be pretty great. Wait, you don't need it? Yeah. MK is running out because we found a great deal on vintage stoneware on Facebook Marketplace. How's this little beaver doing? 73%. 73%. 73% of an adult beaver. I'm actually people are saying like how resistant are we to bad tide? I think we're okay because yeah, like we just have such low food and water intake, and stocks don't get contaminated. So even though bad tide could cause like a mass die off of our arable land, although hang on, I say all this. Oh boy, you'll be bad. Okay. Yeah, no, bad tide could be bad news because what could end up happening, and I don't see why this would happen, but it could, is that it could kill a bunch of the trees that we're relying on to become our lumber in the near future. So that would be sort of my doomsday scenario, would be a die-off on those lines. But what are the odds, you know? That's my position. What are the odds of that? It seems so unlikely. Alright, we got one unemployed beaver. Great. I could use these dead trees, but I have to climb up to them. I also have to build stairs up to these dead trees, so it's not really... Alright, now as long as no one dies of old age, like today... And hey, look, we got a new one. We're up to 5 beavers, folks. 5 beavers. These dead trees are kind of... I mean, it's not nothing. It's not nothing, but it's 2 stairs. And stairs require 4 planks. Stairs are kind of expensive as far as these things go. Boy, really... How are we doing, huh? 14% to a new beaver. This is what we love to see. This is inspiring. Oh, and you know what? Hang on. So also, you know, we need to plant more tree. More tree. It'll be great. So one of the things that I ran into is that it is good to have things that are just sort of not synced up in terms of like growth and harvest time, because you'll create like weird bottlenecks. Like if everything the forester is tending gets harvested all at once, they will just like never sort of be able to catch up with the harvesting, with the replanting. So it's good to have things sort of come in waves. We're not really, you know, folks. Ragazal was born. Ragazal means hope. Awesome. This is going to be so good. Are you doing anything now? No, you're just a deadbeat now. Look at little farm beavers wearing their little sun hats. Everyone's doing great. We're so close. This town is so close to turning a corner. Oh. My weasel has plenty of fresh beaver meat to eat. I don't think that's... I think we kind of probably went off by now. Oh no! Isaiah died of old age. Look, the trend line is it's a step function. We're getting there. We're getting there. Who the fuck just walked off the job and left a carrot behind? Yes. Yes, build the logs. So close. We are so close. Uh-oh. Shit. Nothing to be worried about here. Okay, Donador grew up. Hey, wait a second. What? Are we sure? Roguezell, why are you being a late bloomer? Oh no, Donador. Okay, you were born first. All right. Oh, we're so close. To what? I don't know. Okay, we got 5 beavers, but no babies. Let's, I think we can do better than that. You know, that's my feeling. Everyone stop talking about the inbred beavers. It's fine. All right, we got 18 logs. Now, here's my thinking. I think we supercharge. The growth of this colony by building a campfire. Now, that's a huge investment in terms of lumber. But you know how it is. You're a young beaver. You're sitting around the campfire looking at your cousin and your other cousin with your cousin dad. Cousin grandma's telling stories. When time is right, time is right. Jesus. All right, we got two new beavers. Campfire's already working, folks. No, shut the fuck up, cousins. There are not enough beavers here for cousins, Rob. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's not. What do you mean there's not enough shelter? What the fuck is your problem? there's like nothing but empty houses filled with corpses. Like, what are we talking about? Just shove the old beaver body out, move in with your cousin. God damn it. Do I have to think of everything? It's tree cutting time. We have our first oaks coming in. Frickin' move Uncle Dad's corpse over, Beaver Twin. We need to replenish the flock. Shit. No, folks, in Timberborn, it's like when the conditions are right and you have like a low population of beavers, it's sort of a stork situation. It's like immigration, but also immaculate conception. There we go, Ragazal. Oh, Kizzy and Javan, welcome to the flock. Folks, I think the campfire is just getting... This campfire's not the only thing keeping these beavers warm. Jesus Christ. I'm Weasel. I have a cursed image in my mind of the newborn beaver twins with a just married sign over the cribs. Oh god, there's a point we had like 14 beavers in this colony, right? We did. It was just, that was the problem though. I built too many houses. They filled them with beavers and we couldn't feed them. Trying to think, where would I prefer to have this lumber pile here? You know what, fuck it. We're gonna just do different urban planning once we're a little further along here. So we're just gonna start consolidating logs in here. Yeah, all right. This is working okay. This town has literally never been happier. Oh, do I have enough for one more forester? I don't. Alright, once the next crop of beavers comes in, though, I will, I'll mill a plank. Wait, hang on, shit, fuck. There we go, Yagi. You gotta replant now. Yeah, alright. We're going fine. And then how much progress are these? We almost got 2 new beavers. Now, here's the thing. You got to make sure our consumption rates are going to change pretty fast here. Nightbot reminding people to subscribe to Remap. I don't know, folks. This stream was so cursed. People might unsubscribe from Remap at this rate. This is absolutely like beaver dystopia here. Are these good water numbers? We're fine. I mean, no, we're totally out of water, but we'll start pumping again tomorrow. All right. Actually, we can put Ayagi to work here. Ayagi's a swing shift worker, basically. Yeah, there we go. There you go, Ayagi. Proud of you. But I think now, with this many beavers, we might need to start keeping at least one pump going all the time. Clockbound, we're going to have to stream and never talk to Patrick about it. Code of silence. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Great. Leave that one open. Oh, Teshi, you fucking slacker. I think we need to... You know what we could do here? We could start milling. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're gonna carve out a plank here. So what's the long-term plan? What do you know? The population's back on the rise. So long-term, we want... so right now, basically the resource pyramid's base is not broad enough, is what I would say. We need to bring more land under cultivation, increase like lumber output, and because like the next step really is to start building gears, which will allow some more advanced buildings. But gears are, for this stage of the game, pretty resource intensive. It's like logs get milled into planks, get milled into gears, but to get one gear requires a shit ton of dead trees. And so you can sort of see what we're up against here. 3 baby beavers. We've never had it so good. Now, what we could do. No. No. We will be disciplined here. Oh, I really want to dam something. You know? Like, wouldn't that be satisfying? Just as a beaver? Like, don't you feel it, like, deep in your beaver bones? That, like, the time has come to dam something up? Like, we could just build a tiny little dam downstream. Oh, you know what's interesting? Okay, hold on. Hold on. A floodgate. Not even that expensive. Not even that expensive. But just a little stairway. Imagine if we flooded this and filled it with fresh water. No, I'm hearing it, Robot Ghost. Robot Ghost having a similar idea, where we dam up the river. We're okay here on our bluff, but we flood all this out, and we lose it as a place to gain resources. But we would have a very big reservoir. Plus, we could start building out over into here. Now, I mean, I see the vision. I do. Okay. You know what? We're at the very edge of our logistical tail here, but we are going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. Oh, wow. Look at that. We've got more stuff going on here that we even know what to do with. That's exciting. This is exciting for us. We can build another, for instance, another small tank. Because we do need more water to put in the bank. And we'll build a little carrot reserve. A strategic carrot reserve. Probably none of this will grow in before we start flooding it, but I just want to see if it can be done. We could get more beaver. Come on, beavers. Let's get it on. Is what I'm thinking here. Oh, also beavers' teeth break. So I'm gonna build a little tooth grinder, and that should help keep them healthy. Oh, that's right. We got 2 people milling these planks all the time. Let's stop that. Let's stop making planks and start making love. Oh, look at that. We got a new one coming in. It's still Zukaz. Hey, where's my boy? Where's my boy? Oh, Ayagi's still kicking, huh? This is the Ayagi. The greatest beaver of them all. Okay. It's going to be really cool what's going to happen when we do this. It's going to be awesome. I know I should just probably do this. I shouldn't get greedy. I shouldn't get greedy. Yes. It'll take a while to build that. It'll be fine. Maybe we can even put more carrots down, you know? Gandada, I do wish this was unhinged as Dwarf Fortress and straight up had a family tree function. No. No. No one needs to know about what happened to this town. actually, hang on. I don't think I do want to completely finish this levee here. Because I think just impinging on the river will slow it down, slow the flow down. I think. Because here's the problem I still have. Even if we flood this out, the water wheel is... Yeah. This will be fine. Yeah, we're starting to get there. All right. Yeah, I actually, if it's like the trees are dead, but it's beavers. I'm like, is that what that game is about? No, apparently not. Good. Yeah, okay, so you can sort of see... This is my favorite thing. So, like... Water flow does change. Oh. Okay, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. We might be okay. We might be okay. The water level increased, but we didn't flood. We did not completely flood the lower level. Now we need these fucking kids to grow up and get to work. Okay, we're cutting the trees down, making progress. Nothing can stop us now. Hey, wait a second. Hold on. Are we net negative on water? No, but... Hey, welcome, folks. Yeah, we got a robust beaver colony full of beavers that are definitely not related to each other after rebuilding this population. We had a viable population to sort of restart this. Really, the issue was I was too successful early on in the game. We got off to too strong a start. It was like a pro StarCraft player, really, just like causing a beaver population boom that then caused a little population bust due to starvation. And so the hard times came for the beaver colony, and then we were down to just a handful of beavers. But that's all behind us now. Yeah. Now we're just gonna... Now we just need to get this... You know, really, I don't have enough planks either. I'm gonna have to tear this thing down, I think. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it looks like... Oh, hang on, we got another unemployed beaver. I hate that. I hate seeing a beaver giving into idleness. Get to work. Why aren't you eating your goddamn berries? I don't even know, you know, like, I built a gear workshop, but you know what? I don't have anywhere near enough planks, because we still don't have enough wood. We need to plant more trees, is what we need to do. Fuck it. Let's get more birches down. I do feel like now I am a little concerned that Bad Tide, the full radioactive, like, washout, I do have a concern that's going to show up and just, like, rock our world. It'd be super disappointing. Okay, we're trending positive on water again, so that is good. And just one more drought. One more drought, and that'll be fine. And this will be our plank storage. And then... Yeah, and that'll be great. We will be doing so good, and everything will be fantastic. Just like we wanted. All right, that's a huge stand of oak, but that'll be good for a bit. I don't understand. This is so weird. Okay, somebody's saying, basically, berries don't count toward nutrition happiness, so the beavers won't eat them if there's anything else available. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Are we not all agreed berry season is the best season? Like, my morale goes through the roof when fresh berries are available. It's like first thing. It's like, oh, it's fresh berries? I'm sorry. Buy other food. I do not know what these beavers... They're acting like they're too good for this. They're not. What do you mean you can't get recovered materials? Okay. Alright. Why is this... Hey, hang on. Why are you not cutting these trees down? Are you... No, he is. Okay. He is. It's just too far. So we're running into a real estate problem. The layout is... He's got to schlep the stuff too far. I should build a hauling post. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. If we just had more beavers. I bet the Fashy Techno Beavers would appreciate the goddamn berries. Rob's a pro-natalist. Yeah. Sorry, that sounded probably weirdly enthusiastic, but given the context of this game, it's not like, like I'm a... I'm pro-natalist in this setting, but it's not like I'm creepy about it. Well, hang on, though. We were encouraging... family time among the beavers, so I guess things did get a little creepy and dark here, but that was just necessary survival of the species stuff. All right, we can cut some trees down. Yeah. We need to get some... Wait, hang on. Okay, good. Nobody died of hunger. Lately, we got 2 unemployed beavers. We can expand the farm. We can turn on the lumberjack flag. Alright, what's this guy doing here? Plant more trees, dude. Just plant trees. Don't be shy. Just, get in there. And, plant some trees. Yeah. Everyone's natalist when there's 3 people left. True that. What a waste of resources this was. I really felt like we turned a corner on lumber consumption, and now we're, fucked again. You know what we need? I know you thought I was going to say more beavers. You're basically right. But we also need another lumberjack flag. PB Alfredo, how many beavers were there to start with? Are you a fucking cop? Why do you want to know? It's none of your business. How about that? Hey, I'm Weasel. It's Shut the Fuck Up Thursday. That's right. That's right. Love it. There was at least 3. We've really grown this colony. It's post-apocalyptic. We started from nothing. Oh my god, we filled our beaver town. We've got no more beaver beds. Can't do it. Can't do it yet. We can build one more house, though. Because without houses, how are you going to encourage beavers to start families with their family? Huh? You ever think of that? We think of it a lot here in Beavertown. good on water? Yeah, we're okay on water. I'm not saying we're great on water, but we're good on water. Hey, wait, my beavers are like... Okay, no, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. No, we're that... Okay, well... Okay, that didn't go well. You know, I should have completed it. I should have built a dam out. That's what I should have done. I should have, like, we built the levee out to here, and we should have built a dam here to complete, and then we would have been fine. We would have been fine, but I didn't do that. And so now we're just going to have all these things die. It's fine. It's tough out there for a beaver. Hey, look, we built a new house. We got 2 new beavers on the way. And then back on the hamster wheel. Yeah. See, now we're rallying here. I think we're rallying. All right, this is a little bit dicey. But what if we did this? Like, let's just see what happens when when that dam is completed. Let's see what happens. And look at the tire cliff. We're gonna be fine. How long till this beaver's grown? Azra, 81% to being a full-grown beaver. Yeah, so see, this is what I'm thinking. We just build a little dam here, and that way, like, we shouldn't flood out our earlier terrain. But, there we go. All right, cool. Mind you, that was a complete waste of resources because there's no way I can get enough. I don't have enough of a plank surplus to really start making gears. But it was a good thought. Now the next step. The next step would be, I could start planting aqua crops in here, which would be cool. Hey, wait, why are you hungry? Why are you hungry? Oh, you're just a silly beaver. You just didn't get food. There you go. All right. For a minute, I thought we were, like, starting to see some beaver shortfalls here, but we're good. Cut the trees there. We're also going to, I think we're going to unmark some tree cutting, tree plantings. And then once those things are harvested, we will... I think I'll build another plank thing. No, Ayagi died? Oh, shit. Oh, Ayagi. Oh, my God. I want to build a statue. Can you build monuments to cool beaver? Oh, they're expensive. Sorry, Ayagi. We'll remember you later, though, when we have enough, like, free science to properly memorialize you. R.I.P. to everyone's dad, Ayagi. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. It's just all these baby beavers who are out there wandering the world are hearing about this awesome town, and they are coming here. That's how we're getting new beavers. We were like, finally, a place where a baby beaver can be safe. And they just come here and they show up. And there's plenty of space. Hey, why are all these houses empty? Because of forward-thinking municipal planning. That is what happened here. I do wonder, do we need yet another tank? Alright, the map is slowly refilling with water again. Yeah, all right, we're starting to, things are looking up. Things are, wait, hang on. Oh, we finally just pumped it dry just as the water showed up. See, this is a well-run machine here. We are perfectly efficient. Perfectly efficient. Now we can start making gears. And from those gears, we'll just make a tiny little warehouse. Bonk. And we will have gears go there. As long as the droughts don't get progressively longer, everything's fine. They start having variants, I feel like. Like later on, some droughts are really long, some go back to being kind of short, like we saw in the very early game. do want to flood this out. I need a bigger reservoir. I need more. I need more stuff. I need more stuff. If I could just... imagine for a moment. Oh. Okay, what if we got up these stairs, up this way? I'm thinking, like, what if, you know, we could build a thing up here, like floodgates that are adjustable, and we can start backing these rivers up and flood this channel. Oh, that wouldn't get me a whole lot, though. I don't know. And the problem is, if I build down in town, down toward this water, as you can see, this is kind of... this is bad water. I know, everyone wants me to, like, robot ghost. Yeah, no, we're agreed. Like, long term, it makes a lot of sense to flood this. But, right now, it's also kind of load-bearing for my economy. So, it's tough to grow beyond it right now. I guess we could be thinking about... yeah, we're going to have to... we just straight up need more water. We need more arable land than we have. And so we are going to have to, one way or another, flood all this out. That's just guarantee. Although if we build, hang on. Hold on. What if... well, let's just turn into a reservoir, at least. I don't know if that gets us anything. Yeah. Yeah, we are going to have to flood this out. Okay. Yeah. All right. Turn on the gather. Oh, these berries. Fuck. What do berries go in terms of recipes? They're good for something, right? Maybe it's the... oh, the herbalist. Okay. So that's mostly what it's used for, is medicine. Which we not super need right now. That's right. Okay. Then we are going to have to start tearing up this... we're going to have to start tearing up the crops. So we are going to mark some of these resources for destruction. We're going to dig those up. We're going to build a little levee passage here. You know what, though? Hang on. Could it be done? It'd be a small thing, but it kind of... Look, I'm just kind of flying by instinct here. You know? Will he be able to build this thing? Let's see. Black Isis. Never would have guessed. Okay, that's enough of that. Enough out of you. Alright, can they start building that out? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. What if, hang on, so will they be able to build, if we built this on top of that, will then they be able to access the next one? Or are they going to be like, no, we can't do it? I'm never quite, like, in some places, you're going to have to build, like, infrastructure before you can construct things. Like, later in the game, building like towering dams and reservoirs and such requires basically building like tons of scaffolding before you do anything else. So that's just like part of what you're going to get up to. But I don't know if, like, it's not always clear to me what is like sort of allowable. We'll know in a minute. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to be able to do this. Oh. All right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. Oh, build up the entire horizontal, then up one. No, because it won't, until the dam level is built, it won't get to the next one. It's kind of annoying. It's being a little annoying. Oh, we got an unemployed beaver. Can't have that. Can't have that. Get to work. Okay. Where? Yeah. Great. I have an awesome idea, basically. It's not even that awesome, really. You know, that's the silly thing here. I'm building it's basically like the world's tiniest reservoir, but I kind of can't help myself. It just feels right. I don't fully know why I'm doing it. Like I'm at the mercy of my instincts here. I too am just an animal. It just feels right. We're gonna build this thing out. Yep, great. We're consuming a lot of logs to do this. You know what? Maybe we should stop. Hey, just relax. Just fucking chill. Okay, hear me out. What if we then like imagine now we got this like tiny little deep reservoir. It's tiny though, but it's a reservoir. And so we could put like another pump in here, and then this thing could just pump through droughts. How about that? Doesn't that sound good? Yeah, it does sound good. I almost feel like maybe we need another beaver house. You know, we're starting to like... We're not making new beavers as rapidly as I would have hoped. And I feel like nothing is going to stop us. We've gotten through the hard times, and now it's time for good times. God, it would just be so satisfying to flood this. It'd be so cool. What if I just do that? I know, I shouldn't, Rob, don't just flood things because you can. No. But I will. I must. It has to be done. We're running out of logs again. It's fine. We are. I'll be honest. I feel like this forester has been... Well, okay, I did... You know what? I forgot to turn this forester on for, like, ages, so that's a little bit on me, for sure. I can't, like, complain too much. But at the same time, I feel like I can. You know? We are going to need a vertical power shaft. No, look at that. Yeah, no. Are we starting to get behind on food? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be good. I just feel like they're harvesting so many sunflower seeds, but then the sunflower seed storage is not like filling up, and that is a little concerning to me. Oh, you know what? We don't need this gathering anymore. Get to work. Aha! But we do need this lumberjack to start trimming. God, how much longer on these trees? Oh. Trees, Grommet. Yeah. I was a little more concerned. Yeah, you know what? You're right. A good point here from Robot Ghost. Sunflowers are less efficient, and we have now solved the drought problem and that kind of made it that we needed to worry about that. So we can start. First of all, hang on. Y'all like potatoes? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna cook some potatoes. We can grill them. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Maybe we wait for these things to come in, and then we continue. We complete our magnum opus here. Oh shit! Look, we did flood it. We did flood it. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. It's not just gonna flood everything. No, no. We're not gonna trigger an accidental flood here. That's not gonna happen. So we don't need to worry about that. We don't need it. It'll calm down. Don't. Okay. Hang on. It will be fine. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Don't think twice about it. Yeah, we're gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna, you know what though? We can start planting some other things, like oak. birches. Oh. No, once we complete it. Once we complete it. It just needs to finish. Oh, it is finished? That's finished? Okay, well, hang on. We'll just put the dam over it. Yeah. Okay. And then... and we'll seal it off. Yeah. All right. This is going to work. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'll be honest, I kind of got really focused on building that dam, and I kind of forgot why I was doing it. I think it's because my plan was to, like, start colonizing up here, because long term we're going to flood this out. But I really did think it was, like, long term, but now it seems like more of a near term thing. But, like, once we complete, hang on, like, once we finish, it's going to be fine. Like, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Oh, and we need to demolish some resources here. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Folks, we did it. Why aren't you planting fucking potatoes? Oh, you're prioritizing bullshit is what you're doing. All right, because I could put water wheels on... Can't I? Can I put water wheel on platform? Or can I not? Can't remember. But either way, we have a deep pool of water here for our beavers. Hey, what's your deal? He's injured. Well, we will build you a beaver sickbed, my friend. And we will put it right here. Oh, wait, how much for a windmill? Oh. Very nervous about the lack of control of water before it changes elevation. What do we have to worry about? This river's flowing just perfectly. Yeah, doing great. Can't remember. I feel like... Alright, we're gonna have to build... Fuck. What's the plan here? Okay. We are gonna have to build like a little stairway down, aren't we? Oh, but you know what we could do? What we could do is just build a little stairway down here. And then we will be good. And then we will... Yeah, we have so much water. We're great. We're great. Hey, where's the fucking wood? Exasperating. We're gonna plant birches? Yeah, screw it. More oak. Fuck it. No, the cutting areas I think are pretty well marked. I think it's mostly that we've just kind of gone in excess of things' rate of growth. Oh, we've used up all our planks. Hey, wait. Oh no. Are you guys... You guys are planting things, right? Oh my god. You dudes really did prioritize. I thought we were... Oh boy. They didn't plant shit until they had harvested every last goddamn sunflower seed. Oh, that's not what I wanted them to do. We're okay. We're okay. There's nothing to worry about here. Yeah, I mean, we haven't brought in our single... we haven't even brought in a single potato yet, so... I'm not too concerned that we don't have the grill yet. Because we have no potato. We haven't harvested potato. Got some time before we get a potato. And also, we have no wood with which to power the grill. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Oh, stop. Oh, you've used all the planks. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, guys. Oh, fuck. You know what? We'll build another water tank. We could build a big water tank. We could do... No, we can't. Because we have no fucking planks. It's fine. Soon, like, how long before... We got our first oaks coming in over here. Alright, well, they're a ways off. Oof. thing about depending on potatoes for survival is that there's famously never been a famine involving them. Boy, their drought resistance is not good. I laugh at this drought. See? Look at that shit. Now what do you got for me, drought? I don't know, maybe we'll just build another science building. There's nothing saying we can't. Oh shit, I have to go get Mina from a haircut. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have to do that, but again, the aforementioned really good deal on vintage stoneware requires quite the drive. So MK is on a stoneware journey. Hey, can I be honest about something? I don't really know, like, what the definition of stoneware is versus, like, pottery? Ceramics? What's that? Like, what's that about? When does something become, like, are ceramics stoneware? It's different kinds of clay. It's like stonier clay. Okay, hey, look, we can start lumber milling again. Porcelain isn't stoneware. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The point is, the stuff looked really pretty in the photos, and the price was, like, ridiculous. And soon we're gonna have 4 kitchens to stock. Fuck. It made sense when this process started. Oh. Instead of having a path over the dam, build a set of stairs and have the beavers swim across. Wait. I can just make them swim the river and they're going to be happy? Because I thought I had to build, like, showers and shit for them to, like, actually get the wet fur bonus. You're telling me I could just, like, path them through the water and they're just, like, cool? I did find it weird that it was like, why do I have to build, like, bathing facilities for an aquatic mammal? Like, that's fucked up. If you're a beaver, you're feeling dry, just throw yourself in the river. We're almost there, though. Okay, because imagine it. We build big levee here. We flood everything. Now the water will fill up to the base of our town here. And then maybe all the way out here? Like, will there be current? There probably will be. It'll probably be slow current, but there'll still be a current. You know what? You're a potato storage now. We're deprecating sunflower seeds. Well, they like the variety, though. Yeah, they're like, cool. Sunflower seeds. Nice. Yeah, we should. All right, before we wrap it up here, we will unmark planting areas. Got both the lumberjacks going. Once we harvest all this lumber, we will flood the shit out of this. So hang on then. Could they just... you know what then? I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Maybe you could just... Big old water wheel right there. Yeah. Give me a minute. Let me cook. Let's see how this goes. Ugh, Mina's never getting picked up from her hair appointment. At this rate. What if we built just a tiny little lumberjack flag? All the way out here. Like so tiny. I know he'd have quite the walk, but I also think I don't care, you know? Oh, that's true. Yeah, if this is now no longer important, then they can start hauling in those resources. And we're gonna... Okay, now... just build a tiny little... Is that where it is? Is that... or is that not... that's not gonna connect, is it? So, should I build a platform? Is that it? Platform... I feel like... vertical power thing. Yeah, there we go. There we fucking go. There you go. Yes. What if we didn't stop? Because here's the thing. I could build more water wheel. Right? I can, like, just build a bigger, like, engine. I'm from Lowell. I know how this stuff works. Hey, wait. Oh, shit. Fuck. Nothing to see here, folks. Don't worry about that. That was just that was me thinking out loud. Just kind of lost track of what the water consumption rate was. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, because I love doing this in some of my other towns. Just demolish this building right here real quick. Yeah. Big fucking water wheel. Oh my god. Look at that shit. Look at it. Oh my god. Is it hubris? Were beavers meant to fly this close to the sun? I don't know. Yeah. And now. Hang on. Okay, real quick. Now we're going to drought proof this city. We are going to build big beaver tank. Hey, wait, what's happening? No, it's fine. That's fine. That's just, you know what? It's the inflow of the water creates little, like, downstream disturbances. We did nothing wrong. We're all good. We're all good. Cut them down. And now we don't even need the power wheel. Well, hang on. No, no, we totally need the... Oh, fuck. Hang on. Fuck. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Get back on your wheel. Alright. Really? You can't just scurry up there? Oh my god. Okay. This is exasperating. This is... This is disgusting. We're wasting all this hydropower. But after all, why shouldn't I have it? All right. Yeah. Yes. This is, it'd be so powerful if we just like went this way. Don't you agree? Don't you all agree? Like, what if where the river turns, we just dammed it? Just a tiny little dam. Yes. 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 It'll be fine. This is what beavers like. It'll be fine. It'll be great. And once we unlock zipline technology, commuting across this will be so fast. That's right, little beaver friends. We can do it. We can do it. This is going to be so cool. All right, we're going to flood this land out, and then I got to run and get Mina. I promise. It's just going to take a little, it's going to take a little minute. Hey, are we cutting all the trees we can be cutting? Let's cut these trees down. You know what? We need another lumberjack out here. Hey, get to work. Just keep cutting. I'm just turning to that dude who has that really catchy song in Pocahontas. You know, the hero. Do I leave the vestigial water wheel up? Probably not. I don't think the water wheels are screwed when the river rises. I think it'll be fine. I think at a certain point they are, but right now, like, the top is still well above what the new water line will be. Look, I watch a lot of F1. I understand fluid dynamics. I got it all up here. I know maybe some of you are like, I can't really anticipate how this is going to go, but me, I just sort of, I see the flow of these things. Got an incredible instinct for it. Okay, hang on. Okay, like, yeah, let's watch this and... All right. Remember, we did intend this all to happen. complete our masterwork. Look at it go. We're so close. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That was as dramatic than I was hoping. You know what we should do? A second level. You know? Wouldn't that be cool? Because then it could be deep. Yeah. No, I think that's definitely where we're going next. The deepening. All right. That will do it for today's stream. So you know what? Look at the progress. Okay, I showed you less of this game than I thought I would. I really didn't think we'd be down to 3 beavers for like 35 minutes. So apologies for that. Apologies to all those starter beavers we had. But congrats to those who have come this far and are going to be part of the growth phase of this town. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Maybe you think you can do better. In which case, I highly encourage you to play around Timberborn. We haven't even gotten to the fucked up stuff you can do with water, like floodgates and sluice gates and all that stuff. That stuff gets real interesting and really harrowing. There's dynamite for reprofiling ground. There's all sorts of good stuff and ways this game can surprise you. So, you know, I'd anticipated to show a little more of that, but we ran into some issues. But maybe you can learn and profit from my mistakes. That will do it for Remap this week. We'll have Remap Radio coming out tomorrow. Patrick is heading out on vacation. We'll, probably a slightly reduced streaming schedule over the coming weeks while he's out. But who can say? Maybe I'll just throw on some more Beaver time. We'll see. But that will wrap it for today and this week. We will see you next week with more Remap Radio streams and podcasts. Thanks for watching. Peace.